I know you didn't get the result you wanted last time out, so give me an idea. Give me the assessment of what went wrong and kind of what you took out of that one.
I mean, there's a lot you can do after a loss. You can sit there and dwell on it and say, oh, it was a bad day. He got lucky. He got this. He got that. Or you can sit there, rewatch it, find the mistakes you made, and fix those mistakes. Because, I mean, in the end, the goal is to be the best ever, be the best in the world. And to be the best in the world, you have to have your ups and downs, and you have to see what works, what doesn't work. And I feel like I learned a lot off that loss, and I feel like I'm going to show a lot much more better stuff during this fight, and you'll see that I've learned. So, like, we're both coming off losses, I think, in this one. So it's one of those where who's actually went back and fixed their mistakes. So, like, people right now are like, oh, this guy can't wrestle. This is an easy fight for you. This is an easy win. You're just going to take him down easily. And I'm like, this dude was just about to, just in the rankings, and he just fought a dude that was on a 6-fight winning streak. So I'm like, people are saying this guy sucks, but I'm like, he came into the UFC dominating. All of a sudden, he's at the top of the world, and all of a sudden, he loses one to a guy that's on a 6-fight winning streak. Oh, this guy sucks. This is an easy fight for you. And I'm like, what are you guys talking about? Like, when you're winning, you're never as good as you are. When you're winning, you're never as bad as you are when you're losing. So it's all about being strong mentally, knowing your mistakes, having the right coaches around you that tell you what you did wrong or what you did right, and just working on from there.
That's awesome, man. I think about you as such a positive guy and an upbeat guy, but I did wonder if there was any frustration or it was mentally challenging because you had this nice win streak put together, right? And in this sport, man, one loss, it sets you back, especially in a division as deep as yours. So, I mean, was it frustrating, or did you immediately move past that and say, we'll carry on?
Well, I'm a bad loser. I'm a terrible loser. I'm one of those guys where I was calling my manager right away, like right after the fight. Yo, give me a fight next week. I don't care. I'm good. I just had a couple stitches. I'm good. I'm fine. But it's like you said, it's just having the right coaches. Like, yo, calm down. We have to go back, look at the mistakes, figure them out, and then we'll get another fight. You're all right. And I feel like this is like the perfect fight just because he was just on a streak. He was riding high too as well. And then it's one of those where if I beat him, he just lost to a guy that was on a 6-fight winning streak. So I could get back right where I was, I think, with that one, and just keep the momentum going back again. Because this, like you said, in this division, they're all great and they're all good guys. And I'm not one of those guys that's gonna sit. Like you see these ranked guys now, nobody wants to fight anybody, and they're all like, oh, I'm not gonna fight nobody underneath me. And I'm like, dude, if I want to be the best in the world, I got to beat the best in the world. And Jeff Neal was one of the guys that was coming up, and I was like, oh, he's an exciting guy. Let's get this fight. He got that win, but like, I still don't think he's better than me, and I think that we're both going to be in the end, and we're going to see each other again, and I'm going to get that win back. It's one of those where just a couple of changes here or there, and that win's mine. And I feel like, to me, I'm not one of those guys that's going to hate on him. I'm happy for him. He won. That just motivated me to go harder. It was one of those where I never thought, I didn't think none of these guys could outwork me. I was like, none of these guys are going to outwork me. None of these guys are going to outwork. If I get this guy to the third round, it's mine. And he beat me at my own game. So that only made me work harder, make me push myself harder. And it's like, there's other guys as hungry as you out there. So you just got to be hungrier. You got to be uncommon amongst uncommon men, like David Goggins always says. That quote stuck with me because I'm sitting there like, all fighters are uncommon. There's not a common guy out here. There's not a freaking sane person out here that wants to be a fighter. So you got to do what none of these other guys are doing. You got to work that much harder than all these extra guys.
You always have motivational quotes at the ready, man. If people don't follow you on social media, I mean, you can say, how much time do you spend like reading, researching? I mean, what do you process it?
I always listen to like audio books, mental books, like that stuff. That hits you, man. It hits you hard because I'm one of those guys where I think I'm very strong mentally, and I like to read books from mentally strong people because it gets you going. And like, I'm not one of those guys like you see all these guys nowadays where people hate on your success. They're always waiting for you to fail. And then they're ready to pounce on you right away. Like, you'll have guys that you know that'll sit there and, they'll give you like a little clap. But when you lose, right away they're talking to their friends, oh, you saw him lose. But none of them will sit there and announce your successes. They're all waiting for that one loss, that one slip up. Me, I'm waiting for, if I see a successful guy, that's only going to push me to go harder. Oh, my brother's successful. Oh, I want to be as successful as my brother. It's not, I want to do better than him. No, I want to be lifted up with him. So I want to be with these guys. So my teammate wins. It's only going to push me to go harder. Anthony Pettis had one of the best knockouts of the year. It didn't do nothing but motivate me to go extra harder. That was huge. Oh, he's in your division though. That's my teammate. That's my brother. Him winning doesn't do nothing but lift my ship. So I'm ready to go harder and match him.
Nice. What do you think about this matchup with Curtis? Because as you said, he's got a flaw in his game, I think, and he'll even admit it. You know, his takedown defense is tough. When you see something like that, do you automatically go, that's the game plan, that's easy, I see the weakness? Or do you go, maybe I want to test myself a little bit. I might enjoy, in the stand-up department with him.
It's one of those where, like you said, it's I feel like I'm good everywhere, so I don't have to rush and run in for the takedown, because obviously he's going to be expecting that. Obviously he's going to be like, oh, everybody knows my takedown game's weak. Everybody knows this. he's gonna come in shooting at me, and I'm not gonna try to do anything reckless. I'm one of those guys where I like to let the fight come to me, but without overthinking it. So it's like one of those where I don't want to sit there and think, oh, this is gonna be easy. If then I go in there, shoot in, he sprawls on the first takedown. Oh crap! What the heck? I thought this guy didn't know how to wrestle. No, I don't think that. Every fighter I face, I'm thinking that's T. Woodley. I'm thinking that's the GOAT. I'm thinking that he's best in all positions. So I have to train as best as I can in all positions. Not one of those, oh, he's not good at wrestling, so I'm just gonna work on my striking this one, and then whenever I take him down, I'll take him down pretty easily. It's one of those. I'm fighting the best in every position, so I'm gonna work harder at every position to better myself because I'm a martial artist at first. And like I said, the goal is to be the best in the division, the best ever fighter. So I need to keep raising all my attributes.
Nice. Give me the idea for the goal here for you. I mean, is it just get back in the win column, get the streak started again, or do you feel like you got to go in and do something spectacular to kind of erase what happened last time out? I mean, what's the goal here? It's
one of those where I got to go in there and be myself. Like it's one of those where I felt my last one. I was trying too hard to, like you said, be flashy, be throw a jumping knee, throw this or that. I'm not Showtime Pettis. Showtime Pettis is Showtime Pettis. He has the flashy knockouts. Me, I'm a grinder. I'm a guy that's going to break you. I'm going to break your spirit. I'm going to break your heart. And then after that, that's how I'm going to take your soul. So with this one, I feel like I'm going to go in there, be myself, grind them out. If knockout comes, knockout comes. If decision comes, decision comes. If the submission comes, submission comes. I'm taking anything I can. But like you said, I just want to get that taste out of my mouth, get back in the win column, and just keep the ball rolling after that.